What's going on, all my realists out there in YouTube land? This is Ernie from the Realist, back again for file R-02, and basically just, getting you guys back up to speed on what's going on in the game. In case you missed on the last episode, we went up against Mistral, and Dosaev killed himself, and now we're heading into Mexico, so we can try and get to the bottom of this whole, what's the word I'm looking for here? This whole, desperado, threat. And also find Namani's killers. Look at that, that's a sleek little ride right there. I'm liking it.
You've got some kind of disguise lined up, right?
Yep, all set.
Probably one of the most racist things I've ever seen.
Relax, Kev. I'll blend right in.
Yeah. Well, just get into the sewer system ASAP. Hopefully anyone who notices you will just mind their own business. You sure you want the K9000 there along for this one?
I had the good doctor make some adjustments along with the repairs. Remote piloting and AI wiping have been disabled. So yeah, I say let's throw him a bone.
Wordplay. My exoskeleton resembles a canine. Canines enjoy bones. Amusing on 2 levels.
Right. No, seriously, Blade Wolf is one of my favorite things about this game. He's a very interesting character. I can't wait for the DLC to drop where they actually let you play as him. Very, very anxious to get my hands on that. And that is a gnarly looking get up there. That is some El Mariachi shit right there.
Mariachi? No? Un cyborg? Ese sombrero. ¿Qué?
I love how shit didn't really get real to him until Blade Wolf hopped, just jumps right out of the car. And then his car pulls some Batmobile type shit and rolls the fuck off.
Amigos.
¿Viste? Qué raro, ¿eh? Hay que hacer que no lo vimos. Vámonos ya.
I love that. They're just like, nah, we no see nothing. They pull like a Consuelo on you from Family Guy. Like, no.
It's right. I'm in the sewer system.
All right, let's get started. Your mission's to investigate the Desperado-affiliated research center somewhere in that area. According to the intel from our client, the lab's been dumping illegal waste into those sewers. FYI, they're also involved with the cartels in human trafficking. Allegedly, anyway.
This just gets better and better.
Tell me about it. We need you to infiltrate the lab and find out everything you can. Of course, you'll have to find it first. We still don't know the exact location.
So I'm looking for anywhere the lab might hook up with the sewers?
Yep. If they're actually dumping waste, they've got to link up somehow. Find that connection, sneak into the lab, and see if you can find evidence implicating them on anything.
No problem. Stealth's my specialty.
Right. Well, we'll see.
Do we have any idea what kind of research they're doing there?
Not really. Maybe something related to all the people they're trafficking.
Like experimentation?
It's possible. First things first, though. Find a way into that lab. Oh, right. It says here the locals say black crocodiles live in those sewers, so, watch out.
Black crocodiles? Could they be talking about UGs?
Maybe just an urban legend. But still, be careful.
I will scout ahead. You will provide backup.
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh, man.
Operation.
I love that. He's basically like, yeah, you're totally going to be my bitch on this one. One thing I am going to do, because I won't lie, I have been upgrading as I've been playing through the game. And I did recently unlock the Fox Blade, as you can see here. It is incredibly overpowered, so we're going to stay away from use on that because it kind of takes the fun out of the game. I'll just go ahead and say that now. So, we're gonna switch to a more normal loadout, like what you would have if you were playing through the game normally.
G's are patrolling the sewers. Exercise caution.
Ninja run! And I think we're actually about to face one of our first new enemies into the game, at least from the last couple of levels. So, this little fella up here. I'm not really particularly fond of this particular enemy, because he can be a little bit rapey if you're not careful. He has some unblockable moves and grapples that I'm not a fan of.
Don't want to attract too much attention.
Alright, oh shit, I lost track of him. So let's lock on to him. We're gonna lock him down because we don't want to deal with his shenanigans any more than we absolutely have to. And there we go. Let's rip out that Gatorade, those electrolytes. There we go. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that guy. Not a big fan of him at all. There's another enemy we're gonna come across a little later in this episode as well that I'm also not a big fan of. There's some enemies in this game that are just really childish and just unnecessary. But this area, we're going to try and be as quiet as humanly possible because we are going to be going for the stealth kills on these bad boys. Let's see if we can get up here. Get to this guy. And he is done! One and done, son. One and done.
There's the riding I know.
There we go. He ain't never left. There we go. Breaking up fences and slowly sliding, not of our own volition. And I mean, this is one of those types of games. I mean, yeah, they try to really encourage you to participate in the stealth parts of this game, but I really don't see a need for it, considering the fact that there are very few times you actually have to worry about not being seen. I mean, it seems kind of silly, but, you know, whatever. Like, right here, we have the tripod enemies here. I mean, they're not, there's nothing the least bit threatening about them at all. So, I mean, we're really just kind of roaming and running through these guys. I mean, they're really nothing. Even in big groups, they're not that big of a deal. So, I mean, I don't even see why they're even still kind of making a big issue about stealth in this game. I mean, there's no reason you should ever have to be quiet when playing this game because it just seems stupid. Especially in a game where they pretty much give you all the tools necessary to just basically run roughshod all over an entire group of people. I mean, they want you to feel ultra powerful, and I feel it should stay that way. Oh, got some noises. Sounds like the kid we're looking for. Who, by the way, my least favorite character in the series now. Even outside of Sonny from Metal Gear 4. I hate this kid that we just saved. Oh, and yet another new enemy type. Yay!
Get out of here!
Now you see why I don't like him. Okay, let's see if we can try not to get raped by these guys. Let's get away from that. Yeah, these guys, they have this deal where they shoot these pulses of electromagnetic pulse. And you just don't want to be around them when that shit goes off. Let's immobilize this guy. Oh, I got caught. Oh, shit. Like I said, not a fan of these guys. There we go. Let's get some of that Gatorade back in us. And a little bit more Gatorade. Why not? Let's just Zandatsu this thing all day long. Alright. So now that that's done. Let's see. Okay, cutscene now. Let's see what all this mess is about.
¿Estás bien?
What you say?
Oh.
Me a Guyanese from Guyana. You speak English?
Yeah, I'm from America. Call me Ryden.
Me name George, like Georgetown.
George.
Oh, reminiscent of George Sears?
Yeah. So what are you doing here?
Me? What the rest of you do here? You lose the map of Ninja Hideout, Ninja Man?
No, I'm looking for bad guys.
Ah, damn skunter research lab.
You know about it?
Me know me now go back. Hey, you're not one of them skunt, nah? Nah, I guess you're alright. If you're a cyborg, you know who they is?
Sort of. What happened to you?
Oh, me been live on the street. They can scrape for above, nah? Then this good need dressed like the mafia say, hey boy, you want a job? What the worst gonna happen, nah? But that mother scunt don't put me on a ras boat. They pack us whole of big dirty container. Next thing we know, we're here at that zombie lab.
All kids? Like you?
Yeah, a lot of boy. But then me been over here what them scunt wanna do. Snuff us out. And got all day organ.
So you ran.
Uh-huh. Is she me not a bad-ass robot ninja man, same as you? Ha! Me been strongest cyborg ever. Warlock all them phantoms in black clothes that eye pass me.
Starting to sound like a bad guy yourself.
Just plain, nah? Me done plenty bad thing. But me not kill no man. Nah, never.
Good.
We tried to warn the boy. I say, IOD's brain gonna get cut out. Run your ass out of there. But them boy with me no understand. They like Spanish or something. So me the only one for escape. Then that machine come after me and...
And I know the rest. George, I need every detail about how you escaped.
Oh.
So the kid got into the sewers through a drainage channel?
Yeah, he says the channel is super tight, but there's some kind of shutter next to it.
Got it. That must be where they dumped the waste.
There's something else. It sounds like a Desperado exec was on site yesterday. If a Sentry Cyborg was on hand for the meeting...
You should be able to review their video log, provided you can find a server access terminal. That would give us the evidence we need, as well as a little peek at the level of their technology.
So what about the kid?
I made sure the area was secure and told him to sit tight. Can you pick him up?
Sure. I'll send a couple agents for him. You just focus on getting into that lab. If what he said is true about the organs, we need to hurry.
Agreed. Riding out.
Okay, so as you can probably already see, the reason why I don't care for that little boy is just he reminds me of every terrible character in every video game or movie or book that I have ever experienced. And ultimately, he reminds me the most of Jar Jar Binks, which is never a compliment of any sort. So, let's get through here.
Activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed.
They're not going to make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past? It's How's that gonna help? Oh, it's for medical supplies. That could work, actually.
Okay. So this is one of those parts of the game where they do try to... Yeah. So we're gonna make the attempt as best as we can. But I make no promises that this won't just turn into a straight-up slugfest at some point, because whereas in Metal Gear Solid, stealth is not such a bad thing, in this one it doesn't work so well, so let's see. Oh, that went better than better than expected. And we'll see if we can get this guy over here, but we're gonna wait until he comes back. I don't want to take too many chances, at least unnecessary ones at that. Now, and this is, I have to admit, I've always found this kind of funny about Metal Gear as a whole. You really have to think that, man, boxes, like hiding in boxes, you would think that would be something that would have went away, you know, at some point in the series by now, that somebody would have said, yeah, man, we should probably drop that whole box thing, because it just ain't hitting on anything like it used to, you know. We're gonna follow him back over here, get out of the line of sight of that other one. This other cyborg over here, and he's more paying attention to what's going on over yonder. So let's get him. One and done, son. You are out of here. Let's head over here. Get this and... Not that it's necessary to walk around this box the whole time, I just think it looks funny. Just saying. I mean, really, at this point, I could probably just run up on the guy, because every enemy that would have possibly attacked me is already on the playing field at the moment, so... Oh! And there he is. What? Oh god, he got me. Okay. Oh shit. No, get up off me. There we go. Let's put him out to pasture, get him out of here. We're not even going to waste a lot of time trying to chop him up into little mini bits. Because, I mean, it's not even really all that worth it at this particular stage in the game, but...
Intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
We'll save that for part 2. I mean, let's go ahead and cut this one short, because this is actually a pretty long segment. Yeah, well, not even a segment. This is actually a very long mission, so we're going to call it right here. So stay tuned for part 2, where we continue on, and we're going to go see what all that hubbub was about back the other direction.